our project on this, don't know how to pronounce it, but this, otherwise known as
the New Zealand Mudsnail.
The New Zealand Mudsnail originates in New Zealand, obviously.
Okay. Oh wait. Okay, let's keep going. The New Zealand Mudsnail is an invasive species that was first discovered in the U.S. in 1987 in Yellowstone National Park's Snake River. Since then, it has been found in 3 of the 5 Great Lakes. Here's a map showing where they're found in the U.S. Fascinating.
I found one!
Oh my goodness! The New Zealand Mudsnail!
Right,
Look at it! It's right next to the grizzly bear
So,
and the Yellowstone.
exactly how the snail was introduced in the U.S. is unknown, but it is said that it was introduced by ships from Europe.
Okay, I'll say yours.
With native mollusks for their food and habitat.
The New Zealand mudsnails have an annual life cycle. That means they only live for 1 year.
Oh wow, that is very
So
fascinating.
you'd think, if a snail only lives for 1 year, they have to be able to produce pretty quickly.
Actually, they reproduce 250 times each year.
Corky, that's cray.
Lucky mate.
The New Zealand mudsnail is a decomposer, which allows producers, herbivores, and omnivores to successfully live their lives, such as you and me.
Crikey!
Okay, then what's next?
That's cool.
Well, I do. Okay. So, you're probably wondering, why is this invasive species such a bad thing? Well, the New Zealand mudsnails have a density... Okay, wait, let me say it again. The New Zealand mudsnails have been known to have a density as big as 500,000 per square meter. That's huge. This poses a problem for the local food web. These western streams are well known for their large population of trout. Because of how dense they are, the snails are impacting the food chains of the native trout and even altering the physical traits of the streams.
The New Zealand mudsnails also have a negative economic impact on the anglers that fish.
Anglers, hon. Anglers.
Anglers that fish in those western rivers. Studies show that snails has a long-term impact. Trout fisheries can be devastated.
Ooh.
Okay. It's very important to keep monitoring our waterways so this species doesn't get too out of hand. Yeah.
So you're probably wondering, how can I help with the effort to decrease the New Zealand mudsnail population? A couple things you can do to help from spreading is to decontaminate your hiking gear and fishing and recreation. Okay. A couple ways. Okay, let me think about this a second. A couple ways to prevent the spread of the New Zealand mudsnail is to decontaminate your hiking gear and fishing and recreational boating equipment.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Thank you.
So just remember to always clean your equipment.
Something in this documentary. And we thank you for being at Yellowstone National Park with us. Right, guys? Right?
Thank you for
Thank
coming.
you.
This has been a wonderful time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely.
That's